Hello guys and welcome to our video where we are going to add file pool to our articles create, read, update, delete. So the first thing that we are going to do is actually create a migration that will add a new column to our articles table. So in our articles table, as you could see, we don't have any column related to the images. So in order for us to do that, what we are going to do is we are going to execute PHP artisan make migration. The name of the migration is add image to articles table, and I'm going to use the articles table. Once executed, you could see that I have a new file. Where is this new file? Well, as we already know, all the migrations are inside database migrations, and then this is the file. You could see that it's currently empty, so I'm going to use Laravel 11 backpack and article as a reference. In there, I'm going to copy directly the two methods that we have, up and down. So what is this to do? Well, the method is actually adding a new field to the table that's called image, that's string, max size is 255, and it's nullable. And the down method is removing this column. And the next thing that I would like to do is say PHP artisan migrate. And it says, I'm sorry, but it seems you already have such column in your articles table. Do I have it? Seems so. Do I have it in the migrations? Yes. So I have it already. That's good. Is this the name of the file? 536? No. So this is an old one. Let me simply remove it from here. Also, I will remove it from here. You don't need to remove it if you don't have it. In your case, you're not supposed to have it. And now if I execute the migration, it should be actually executed correctly. I could see this is being added, but in here, it says that it's trying to run it twice. Why it's running it twice? Because, oh, I have an idea. So I'm removing again the migration. I'm editing the structure of the table, removing the image. And now if I check the files, I have one old file before my preparation. So I'll just remove this one. So we have only the latest one, which is 1907. Is this the name of the file? 1907. It should have it here. Yes, this is it. And now if I execute it, everything is okay. So now what happened is it added a new column and also it updated the migration. So we already have a place where to save the data inside the database. The next thing that we need to do is actually adjust the model. Where is the model? The model for this is inside app, models, article. And we are going to use two helper classes, which are in this case string and storage facade. Why we are using this facade? Because it's allowing us to go and upload files, delete files, etc. And the string has a lot of methods that are ready for us. Then we are going to copy this code here and add it inside the functions. So inside the functions, what is this code doing? Well, the first function is boot. We are hooking and saying every time when you delete an article, if there is an image added to that article, we will remove the image from the storage. So the storage folder is storage, app, public, and then articles. And if you delete the entry from the database, it makes sense to delete the file as well. Then we have delete image as a function that is doing something similar. It's string replacing the item, and then it's deleting it from the storage. As you could see, you could optimize these two by calling the actual code. So you could adjust the function to be called from the other function. And then we have set image attribute, which is a helper function. And this is called every time when you say, hey, object, then image. So every time when you do something like this, it will call the method that we are in it. And this method is checking the attribute name and the destination path. And if the value is null, then we are deleting the image. If and also setting it as null in the database. If the value is not null, we are also deleting the image because this means that you already had some image and then you're updating it. And then we are uploading the new one to the disk and we are setting the correct place to be stored. So by doing that, if you go to add article, you won't see any difference because it's now reading from the database, but it's not allowing you to update an image. So we need to adjust the controller. In order for us to adjust the controller, we need to go to app http controllers admin article code controller and then edit get fields data. We are going to add a new field, which would be the following. So we are saying I'm adding an image field. It will be called article image. If it's a normal form, it will be an upload field. If it's a preview or list, it will be view, and it's going to use a partial view. So using a partial view means now if I click refresh, there is no error. But if I go and adjust the list operation, so I go and search for list operation, and what we are doing is we are saying, hey, stop reading from the database, please use the fields that I have. If I click refresh, we don't have errors because we don't have any images. But in order for us to resolve these possible errors, we need to create a partial. Where are the partials? The partials are inside your resources views folder. And then you should create a new folder called partials. And in there, you should have a new file called image.plate.php. So I'm creating this new file. In that new file, I have the following code, which is checking if there is an entry of the image. Please show it. Otherwise, do nothing. And the last thing you need to do is run PHP artisan storage link. What is doing this? This is creating a symlink. So if I go to my public folder and list it, you could see that the storage, so /public/storage is pointing actually to normal storage folder app public. In other words, public storage here is the same storage as you have opened storage app public. In this case, you are actually uploading the files to a folder which is not directly served. And let's test what we did. So we're going to create a new article, click test, pick a tag, and then go and update an image. I'm going to use this Laravel test image. If I save it, I'm now on the preview and I see the image. If I click preview, I still see the image. If I go to my storage app public folder inside articles, I see the actual image. If you delete it, this one, you get information that this item has been deleted. If you go to articles, it's already missing. And if you search your storage app public, it's removed. So it's also removed from the database. So this was the logic which we adjusted inside the model, this one here, where we said, if you're deleting the entry in the database, please delete the file as well. And if we have a second use case, so again, I'm creating it, picking a tag, then updating an image, it will upload it. Now, if you check your public articles, we have it. And what will happen if you decide, okay, I don't like this image, I would like to be replaced. So I could go remove the current one and upload a new one, let's say this one. If I click save, the image is updated. And if you check your storage folder, you will see that you have only one image added. So the other one was removed. And the logic that sits behind that is this set image attribute, which was checking, okay, was the value null? No, it was not. Was it something else? Yes, it was. Please delete the old one and upload the new file. And the final case that we need to check is here when you go and edit an article, but decide that you don't want to have an image. So you're removing the image, clicking save. So you don't have anything here, but also you have your file deleted. So this actually covered all the cases that you could see in the article. I will link the article in the YouTube video. Thank you.